Welcome to another Murray outdoor adventure. We're on our biggest adventure yet. We're gonna go take Jack's River Trail, 16.8 miles, 42 river crossings. So that's our plan for this adventure. We're starting on the southeast side. We're gonna head north, west, and downstream to take Jack's River Trail from Valley Gap all the way down to the Alicosi Valley. Away we'll go. All right, off we go. Jack's River Trail. We're gonna go about 0.8 miles and hit the Benton McKay Trail for a little ways, about 50 yards worth. Then head on another mile, a little over a mile to hit Jack's River. About a 2-mile trudge to get there. That's the way to Benton McKay. We've gone about 2 miles and we can hear the river down on our left. We got about another half a mile or less to our first river crossing, but we can hear it. Here it is. The first good view of Jack's River. Jack's River starts to the south of us about 7 miles. Starts at a place called Flat Rock Mountain. Flat Top Mountain, maybe. But anyway, we are on the river and on the trail. We're about 1/8 of the way. Made it to the first river crossing. Say la vie to the dry feet. All right, here comes crossing number 1 of 42. I'm not keeping up with them. Here we go. Let's be aware that summertime hiking in the wilderness is going to include briars. Be prepared. Number 2. Now we're skirting along the ridge above what is known as Jack's River Gorge. You can see the river off to our left. Jack's River Gorge. All right, we've basically come 5 miles since we left Valley Gap. And this is our 5th river crossing. Sorry, 4th river crossing. Now in the next 2+ miles, we got to cross 14 times. So we crossed 4 times in 5 miles. And now we're going to cross 14 times in the next 2 miles. we're cruising right along. The trail's kind of thick in some spots, but it's nice and open in others. It's good to get into Cool Creek every now and then. First wet casualty.
All that is a rock right there.
Brett goes down.
As you can see.
But he survived. All right. We've come to our 4-hour update. We started at 7:20 and it's now 11:23. We've crossed the river 17 times so far. And we got this one and one more before we start looking for a campsite. So we've made pretty good progress. As you can see, it's a little bit briary on occasion and a little bit rhododendrons in the way on occasion, but for the most part, we found our way famously. We've only had one little minor miss out, and Brett got his drawers wet, but other than that, so far so good. We ain't seen a bear, so let's keep it that way. Well, we thought we were going to stop, and we pushed on a little further and run into this. Oh, Deadfall Alley. Glad we're getting it over with. I had to get on my belly right there, Brett. Not yet. Keep crawling. You might get to your knees now. God, that'd like to kill me. Brett, that's a pretty hard little trek we just made right through there. Over, under, around, through. Awful stuff. We're all give out, jelly-legged, and we're hoping we ain't got far to go. We done passed up 2 or 3 good spots, but there's one more waiting on us just around the curve. We hope. Well, we've finally come to our destination. It's a nice little camping spot right here. And a cool little spot. We're gonna sit here, set up camp, take it easy. We're right in the nook between Jack's River there and Rough Creek is right down there. So. All right, time to relax. All right, we've got camp set up. And there's Brett's place with his haven tent. Here's Rob's spot. He likes to camp with a cot. And then here's my spot. And a brand new AMOC XL. Tonight will be the first night in it. So here we are, our first night on Jack's River. Well, never let it be said that there wasn't a little adversity on the ever MOA video. There's a little rain. So we're sitting here relaxing in the rain. Booby, what do they say if it was easy?
Everybody would do it.
That's right. So we ain't seen too many. We've seen a few. Not too many. Oh, it's a contest. Oh. Who can get their bear bag up first? Rob has much more experience than Brett does. So he's doing a much better job so far. But don't underestimate Brett. He works with a vigor that most don't. All right, we are all packed up. As usual, we have left no trace. And we got some decisions to make today. We're going to decide whether we're going to walk all the way out Jack's River Trail or whether we're going to hit Beach Bottom and work our way out today. So, we got a mile to go. Half a mile down to Beach Bottom Trailhead, maybe a little more. And that's going to be our decision time to go or stay. Anyway, let's hit the trail. All right, it's a little uphill trek over this hill. The river leaves the trail for a little while right here. We're going uphill. It's making a little horseshoe around the way. So anyway, just a little uphill stretch here. All right, we've topped that little peak and we're working our way back down towards the river. And we're going to come out right where Beach Bottom Trail meets Jack's River Trail. And just a little bit further down to the river right down there. You can probably hear it running. All right, I think we're coming to river crossing number 20. As soon as we cross this, we'll be at the end of Beach Bottom Trail. We can take it out for about 4 miles, or we can turn left and go out Jack's River Trail the rest of the way for about 8 more miles. So we're gonna stop right here and do some decision making. All right, it's decision making time. Yes, that's a long, long ways. All right, the decision's been made. We're gonna go hit Beach Bottom and hope for the best. We've been that route before. It's about a 4-mile trudge. Here we go. All right, we've made our decision. Here's the junction. We're taking right and going out Beach Bottom. That's the way to follow the river down to Jack's River Falls. So we're taking the shortcut out. Well, the hike of attrition is finally over. Why attrition, you might ask? Well, we had 6 of us who were initially going to come 2 or 3 days before. One guy had an appointment come up and had to miss. Then the day before, another guy got to feeling bad, so he missed. Then the morning we were going to leave, the guy tested positive for COVID, so he dropped out. Then yesterday, Brett got to feeling bad, so this morning we decided to take the shortcut and come on out to Beach Bottom. And we've made it. Luckily we got service in there to call somebody to come get us. He should be here directly. That ought to do it for another MOA video. The hike of attrition is officially over. And we're waiting on our ride to come pick us up. Here comes our salvation. Right, there he is. Homeward bound.